Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? It is time once again for another scent of the day. Today, I decided to pull out kind of a powerhouse fragrance. So, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Let's talk about this guy. Yeah, that is a delicious fragrance in my opinion. So let's talk a little bit about this particular fragrance. It was released in 2007, so it's been around a while. This particular bottle is batch A56, or is it A65? A56. A56. A56 was from May of 2016. So this one's coming up on about 10 years. Why this one today? I had business meetings today, in-person business meetings, so this is a great one for that situation. So let's talk about what do I get out of this? What images he give me? This is the scent of a man who's incredibly successful, right? He enjoys the finer things in life, right? He's likely enjoying a cigar with an aged whiskey in a private wooded panel room, right? What I get out of him. He is very much the epitome of success. So let's talk performance in this guy. Longevity-wise, he's a beast. I get 24 plus hours easy on my skin. So very long lasting. So let's talk through the different phases of that. Because the initial opening of this, I get a blast of this kind of a sweet and fruity tobacco rolled in spices. I also kind of leans a bit of a tea or a boiled peanut if you're from the South and you've ever smelled a boiled peanut when it first smells or first cooks. That's what I get in an initial opening of this guy. That phase lasts a good long time. It's an hour or two on my skin. So beyond that 2 hours, well, before I get in there, in that phase, I'm filling the room. I mean, you have a very big cloud around you at that point. After that 2 hours, it kind of becomes more of an arm's length. So it's still very much there, very much projecting, but limits a little bit. And the scent does change. The vanilla comes out really strong in like an hour or so in. And that vanilla and the tobacco, they take center stage, right? It's all about the two of them. They're dancing on the center stage. There are hints of spices or hints of fruit, wood, and even a little cacao in there, right? So I do get all of those. And those, after that dry down, 1 to 2 hour, this will last on my skin for the next 12 hours in that phase. Beautiful scent, good projection, works really well. You get beyond that, you get into the really base of the dry down. So I'm 12 to 14 hours into the fragrance at this point. When I get there, I dry into kind of a sweet vanilla and tobacco with a little hints of wood and a few other things there. But as I said earlier, the tobacco and the vanilla are the star of the show for this guy. So let's talk about notes. What's he made out of? So obviously tobacco and vanilla, right? So I get spicy notes in this guy. I get dried fruits. I get cacao. I get tonka, and I get wood. And when I look at all of the notes that are listed on Fragrantica, I do get all of them. So let's talk about, is he still on the market? Yeah, he is. It was released in 2007, but you can buy it today. As of this recording, Joma Shop has got this bottle, 100 milliliter, for about $390. So a little on the pricey side. Goes a long way though. Compliments in this guy, several over the years. I've been wearing this. I've had this in my collection now for, I don't know, 12 years maybe, somewhere around there. So when he first came out, my batch, we said was from 2016. So 9 years. Take that back, 9 years. So very good compliment getter over the years. Where can I wear this? Most places. I would say that it shines in the cooler weather because it does project really well. It is equally business and sexy. I mean, it's both. So it could be a great date night scent. Could also be a good business meeting scent, as I wore today. So business events. What do I wear it in? Upscale casual to formal. I don't really see this one in a t-shirt. We need to be a little more dressy with this guy. Who's he for? This is marketed as unisex, but to my nose, this is very masculine. I don't get unisex out of this. I see this very much a man scent. I do see it leaning a little more mature than younger guy, but I could see a younger guy pulling it off, right? Especially in that business setting type environment. Fair? So bottom line on this guy, right? This particular one is one of the best tobacco fragrances on the market, right? It set precedent for many other tobacco fragrances that followed. So he is a staple in the tobacco world. So who should try this? If you're a mature man, you should try this, period. Yeah, I would say do a sample, see what you think of it. There are some people it doesn't work on their skin. That's fair. However, I think every mature man should at least try this. So tell me, have you tried it? Do you own it? What do you get on your skin? Do you get the same performance I get? Do you get the same notes? I'd love to hear your feedback. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, take care, guys.